just speaking of another moment where like you have to reflect on like what you did. I think you had written a post after you did Jay-Z's Hall of Fame induction video, where a friend was like, "You're not normal," like, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like
My homeboy Gavin.
how do you come across that opportunity to write that, and then how much pressure did you feel, you know, writing Hove lyrics?
Questlove called me, and he said, "I need a favor," and I'm like, "Of course." And he's like, "You don't even know what it is," and I'm like, "It don't matter. Like, what you need?" He's like, I need Hove's whole catalog, his best lines in rhyme form," and I was like, "All right." And he was like, "Yeah, I need it in 9 days." And I'm like, "What?" First of all, I didn't even understand what he was talking about.
Right, you're like...
Right? So, in '93, I went to Stretch and Bobbito with Q-Tip, and I did this rhyme. And this rhyme was a smorgasbord of everybody else's rhyme. And I'm saying this rhyme, and it's all of the hot songs and the titles, and I'm saying M-E-T-H-O-D, man, and Booyaka. I'm saying all the hot lines from everybody's song, and I put them into one verse. And Q-Tip is like, "Say that joint. Say the same joint you said down there." And I'm like, "All right, cool." And I say it. And then the next day, everybody starts going, "Who is this kid that Q-Tip has? That rhyme he spit last night was dope," where he was putting everything together from the Beat Nuts to Wu-Tang Clan. That shit is hot. So imagine you do that in '93, and then somebody calls you in 2022 and say, "I need you to do that again."
Wow.
For this. So, and this is not me, you know what, now fuck that, this is a flex. Because imagine calling Michael Jordan now,
right,
and saying, "Yo, I need you to jump from the foul line again." 20 years later, and he's like, "I can't fucking do that."
Yeah.
Leave that shit to LeBron, and you know, I can't jump from the foul line no more. They're like, nah, you can't. So imagine doing something so well that somebody calls you 20 years later and asks you to do it again. So back to the Jay-Z thing. That's what he was asking me to do. So he tells me about it, and he's like, they're inducting Jay-Z into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, and you can't tribute Jay-Z. We can't put an artist on stage and have them do Can't Knock the Hustle. He's going to be like, "Really? This what y'all think of me? So y'all went and got this rapper and that rapper, and wow, he barely even knows the words." Like, you know what I mean? It's like,
it never turns out well.
So Questlove has become the person that the people who don't know about hip-hop contact to make the hip-hop thing look cool. Because the Roots never let us down.
Right. When
it's a tribute for hip-hop. They're the go-to. So he's like, what y'all should do is take all of his lines, and we're going to get actors and athletes and people to say all of his lines. And he's like, "I need you to write it." And I'm like, "Okay." He's like, "I need it in 9 days." I'm like, fuck my life. "What do you mean you need it?" He's like, "I need it in 9 days. And I start working on it. And I'm pen and paper. I literally write it down. And I'm reading his books. And I'm a Jay-Z fan, so, you know, certain things I remember. Can't Knock the Hustle, and,
right,
you know what I mean? Fucking It's About to Go Down, like, and all this shit. So then I start writing it. And it was supposed to be, Beyonce was supposed to say the whole thing. And Beyonce was like, "I don't want to say it by myself. Like, can we just get other people?" So then they started getting other people to do the lines. Jay has no clue this is going to happen. And Beyonce came up with the idea, I believe, to have Blue Carter go last. So Blue was supposed to say a line that Jay, so you're literally watching your child on the teleprompter say one of your verses where it's a curse word in the verse. And you're going, "I know my kid is not about to curse in front of the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame." So that's probably a reason why Jay was like, you know what I mean? Like, and then he leans over and he starts laughing. He's like, "Wow," because she did the last line.
Right.
So then the entendres become double entendres for who says the line. right? So you write the line, and Dave Chappelle was supposed to say, they say words are a weapon, so when I shoot, meet your death in less than 8 seconds. And Oprah was supposed to say, I'm still spending money from 88. Obama was supposed to say, I will not lose. When David Letterman said, I keep one eye open like CBS, I lost my shit because I was like,
he said it so straight.
And he goes, you want me to say it like this? And they like say it just like that. And he's like, I feel like the most uncoolest person doing this whole tribute.
Yeah.
And we're going, if you say this line just like that, you're gonna be the coolest person on this whole tribute. So for Jay to see David Letterman say, I keep one eye open like CBS, like to know what that means, that double entendre, and then to have the one guy who's famous from CBS say it.
Yeah.
Like it went off without a hitch. And so it pops off, and I didn't go to the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. I didn't go to the telecast actually. And I said, I'm hitting Questlove, and I'm like, yo, how'd it go? He was like, yo, it was crazy. Like, everybody loved it. And I was like, really? He was like, yeah, Jay's about to hit you. And I'm like, what? And he's like, yeah, Jay's about to hit you. And I'm like, yeah, all right, cool. So then it's like 3 in the morning. And then I wake up in the morning, I have a text from Jay-Z, like saying, thank you. Wow. And I'm bugging because I'm like, the fuck? Like, so he ran up on Questlove and was like, yo, how did you do this? And he was like, I know, he goes, I know motherfuckers, man. And he's like, yo, who wrote this shit? Who did? He was like, Skillz. He's like, Mad Skillz? He's like, from VA? He was like, man, give me his number. And he fucking texted me. I have it framed in the studio. Like, who gets a message from Jay saying thank you? You know what I mean?
Not me.
So, he hit me, and I took the text message and I framed it, because I'm like, the MC in me, because I'm usually a humble person, but not when I'm rapping, because that just didn't work. Mm-hmm. When I rapped, I was never humble.
Yeah.
But
doesn't go well at battles.
Yeah, not in rap battles, and that's what I come from. So, yeah, like, I was just thinking to myself, I was like, I said it in a verse the other day. Like, I was like, damn, I wrote for Jay-Z, Beyonce, and Blue Ivy. And Jay-Z texted me and said, thank you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, not wrote no songs for Jay or, wrote a letter. I never ghost wrote for Jay-Z. But to write something for him with his wife and his child involved, and for him to hit me and say, thank you, man, that was beautiful. And he actually tweeted, he was like, yo, whoever put that video package together, like, I'm literally going to cry in the car. Like, it touched him. You know what I mean? And so.
That's special, man.
Yeah, man. Listen, bro. Like, I still can't believe that happened.